In this video, we'll be talking about distributive property and combining the like terms. Distributive property, or to distribute, means multiply the number outside by each term inside the parentheses. For instance, if negative 2 is multiplied by 3 terms, 3x, and negative 4y, and positive 3, we need to multiply this negative 2 3 times separately. Negative 2 multiplied by each term inside. Negative times positive is negative 6x, 2 times 3. Negative times minus, or negative times negative, is positive. 2 times 4 is 8y term. And negative times positive is negative. 2 times 3 is 6. To combine like terms, we add or subtract the same kind of terms. For instance, if I have positive 5, negative or minus 3x, negative or minus 2, and positive 7x in the expression, we can combine the like terms, where negative 3x and positive 7x have the same variable. They can be combined together. Positive 5, if the number doesn't have a sign, we put a plus in front. Positive 5 and minus or negative 2 are constants. They can be combined together. Negative and positive, we combine means subtract. Keep the sign of the bigger number for x. 5 minus 2, positive and negative. Subtract, keep the sign of the bigger number. 4x plus 3 is your simplified expression. Let's see how those two work together in the problem. For example, 3 is multiplied by 4x minus 2, and then we have minus 7x. So first, what we're going to do is distribute or multiply the number outside by each inside. 3 is multiplied by 2 terms, positive 4x and negative 2. That's where my distributive property is, right here. 3 times 4, positive 12x, positive times negative, negative 6. So we have 3 times 4 for the x term, 3 times negative 2 minus 6, and then bring down minus 7x. Step 2, regroup. In other words, bring the like terms together. 12x and negative 7x are like terms with x. Negative 6 is a constant. 12 minus 7 combined together, like terms, minus 6 is the final simplified expression. So the steps we're going to follow is distribute if we have multiplication by a number, and then regroup, in other words, bring the like terms together, and then combine the like terms, add or subtract the same kind. Example number 2. Negative 2 is being multiplied by the parentheses, where you have positive 5 and negative 1x. So negative 2 is the number outside, positive 5 is the constant, and negative 1x is the x term. If the variable is alone, always put that one hidden coefficient and show it, make it visible. So first we distribute, multiply the number outside by each inside. Negative times positive is negative 10 for the constant. Negative times negative is positive 2. 2 times 1, x. So negative times positive, negative 10 plus 2x. Bring down negative 6x and positive 3 to the next step, which is regroup. X terms, positive 2x and negative 6x come first. Constants, negative 10 and positive 3. go to the end. Different sign, subtract, keep the sign of the bigger number, negative 4x. Negative 10 plus 3, different sign, keep this, subtract, keep the sign of the bigger number, minus 7. Simplified expression, negative 4x minus 7. Let's see some more examples. Distributive property is applied where the number is multiplied by a group of terms. Negative 4 is my number multiplied by 1x, which is positive, and plus 6, or positive 6. So the number outside multiplied by each inside. Negative times positive, negative 4x minus 24. Different sign, negative. 4 times 6, 24. Negative 4x minus 24 is the answer for distribution. Now the parentheses are gone, the terms are free, so we can combine them with the other terms that are the same kind. Regroup. X terms go first. Negative 4x and negative 3x minus 24 plus 5 constants go to the end with their signs. Negative and negative, same sign, add the numbers. When we combine, add the numbers, keep the sign. Different sign, subtract. Negative 19, keep the sign of the bigger number. The two remaining terms together is our simplified expression, negative 7x minus 19. Negative 6x plus 3, or positive 3, is the number being multiplied by the terms inside the parentheses. So negative 6x comes down, and then we need the answer for this distribution, where positive 3 is multiplied by positive 4 and positive 2x. Positive times positive, positive 12. Positive times positive, positive 6x. So the answer for my distribution is positive or plus 12 and positive or plus 6x. Now don't forget, bring down the last term. Regrouping, negative 6x and positive 6x, constants, positive 12 and negative 8. When we look at the x terms, we have negative and positive, say different sign we subtract, and we have a 0x, or opposites cancel, and that's still 0. We have positive and negative, subtract, and keep the sign of the bigger number. So here's your final answer, just 4. Because if we subtract here, 0x, 0 times any number is still 0. 0 plus 4 equals 4. Final answer. Distribute where negative 2, so again, not just 2, the sign belongs with the number. So 9x is positive x term, plus 5 is positive constant, but right here where negative 2 is multiplied by positive 3 and positive 1x, we need to distribute. Sign included, negative 2. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Negative times positive, negative 2 times 1, so 2x. So when we multiply negative 6 and negative 2x, the answer for distribution. Regroup. X terms, positive 9x and negative 2x. Constants, positive 5 and negative 6. For the x terms, we have 7x, different sign subtract. For the constant, we have -1, different sign subtract, and keep the sign of the bigger number. Where is distributive property now? Some hidden information in this problem. -x means -1x for the first term, -2, and then we have this minus parentheses, same as -1 hiding in front of x, that is the hidden coefficient. If we have a minus and no number in front of parentheses, that's the same situation. There is -1 hiding, hidden coefficient that we want to make visible, and then multiply by 5x and -2. So the negative sign is actually -1, or negative multiplied by 5x, and -1 times -2. Negative times positive, -5x, negative times negative, positive. 1 times 2, 2. So the answer for my distribution will be -5x plus 2. Regrouping, bringing together the x terms, positive, -2 and +2, the constants, and then combining the like terms. Same sign, add the numbers, keep the sign, different sign subtract, and now we have these two canceling each other, or +0. If we add a 0, the answer is still -6x. And here is your simplified expression. At this point, it's a good idea for you to maybe pause the video, do a couple examples, and then check with me, or go along. Let's see some more situations. -4x is the term not multiplied by anything. Here in front of the parentheses, we have minus and the hidden 1. That's what's being multiplied by 5, -1, and -1 is multiplied by -3x. So the distribution is by that -1 multiplied by the constant +5 and the x term -3x. Negative times positive, negative times positive is -5, negative times negative, +3x. Bring down positive or +2x and -1. Regroup, x terms coming together are -4x plus 3x plus 2x, and constants -5 and -1 go to the end. Combining, we have -4x plus 3x is -1x plus 2x, still need to be combined. Negative and negative, add the numbers, keep the sign, -6. -1 plus 2 is subtract, keep the sign of the bigger number, 1x minus 6. Or you can see it as x minus 6, because 1 times a number is the same number. 1 times a variable is the same variable. We can hide that one, and when needed, we can show it. -12 in the next example is the constant, and distributive property is right here, where -3, make sure you don't forget, every number has a sign. We must include that sign in multiplication. -3, x is the term with +6 multiplied, so +6x, and constant is -2, or -2. Negative times positive is -18x. Negative times negative, same sign, positive. 3 times 2, 6. The answer for the distribution, negative times positive, was negative 18x plus 6. And then bring down the 10x positive. X terms come first. Constants to the end. Different sign subtract. Keep the sign of the bigger number. Different sign subtract. Keep the sign of the bigger number. Simplified expression, negative 8x minus 6. 6 is positive here, and it's a constant that is not multiplied by anything. The distribution is right here with that hidden coefficient, negative 1, that we have to distribute this time 3 times because we have 3 terms inside the parentheses. So negative 1 will be multiplied by 4x, or positive 4x, by positive 2y, and by negative 3. Different sign, negative answer. Different sign, negative answer. Same sign, positive answer. So the answer for my multiplication or distribution is negative 4x minus 2y plus 3. Then bring down the x term plus 7x. Regroup x terms, y term, and then the constants. Negative 4x plus 7x can be combined together. Minus 2y is going to be by itself, and then plus 6 plus 3 will be combined together. Different sign subtract. Keep the sign of the bigger number. Negative 2y by itself, and then plus 9 for the final simplified answer. And the last example. Pause the video, give it a try, or go along with me. Negative 12 is the constant. The negative 1 is multiplied by 2x, 5y, and 4. Negative 1 again is multiplied by positive 2x, negative 5y, and positive 4. Every sign belongs to its term. Different sign and multiplication. Negative answer, negative 2x. Negative and negative, same sign. Positive answer, positive 5y. Negative and positive, different sign, minus 4. So the answer for distribution, negative 2x plus 5y and minus 4. Negative times positive. Bring down the negative 6x and negative 1y. Regroup x terms, y terms, and constants at the end. Negative 2x with negative 6x will be combined together, plus 5y minus 1y will be combined together, minus 12 and minus 4 will be combined together. Same sign, add the numbers, keep the sign, negative 8x. Different sign, subtract, and keep the sign of the bigger number. Plus 4y, same sign, add the numbers, keep the sign, negative 16. Simplified expression, negative 8x plus 4y minus 16.